Now when Rahu is transiting into the Aquarius sign, when your Rahu is in the Aries sign in your natal chart. So if Rahu is in the Aries sign in your natal chart and Rahu is now transiting to the Aquarius sign, which means Rahu is transiting 11 houses from its natal position. And so the natal position of Rahu is 3 placements away from the transiting Rahu. So this is an 11th replacement. So firstly, the transit of Rahu into the 11th house from your natal position means how you are going to relook at what you have attained from society, societal connections, your friendly connections, and in working for larger organizations, which also the 11th house represents, and because it is the 11th sign, so this is a very strong placement to assert yourself socially, to make friends who will also be good for you, who will also be gainful for you. So this is a period of relooking at connections, establishing new bonds, even unconventional bonds, those friendships where you have not looked at before, thinking that these are not good for me. So Rahu is telling you to take a fresh perspective of connections, fresh perspectives of where you're gaining from, fresh perspective of your wishes and desires, which the 11th house represents. So relook at your wishes and desires, relook at your social connections, relook at your societal obligations, relook at the causes that you work for, relook at the work that you do in your department, in your team, in the industry that you're working for, in the organization you're doing for, especially if you have not been able to make gains so far. If so far your wishes and desires have not come through. So Rahu's transit from your natal position into the 11th house is the wake-up call for you to relook at those placements, relook at whether you're moving in the right direction, relook at if you're gaining in those connections. Especially, this is also a period where you may get good opportunity of working for larger organizations. But here, the effort that you need to put in is yourself, because it is an 11th replacement, and only when you put in the effort in the right direction, looking at your own gains, looking at what you are gaining from friends as well when you're contributing to them, and working for larger organization, larger branch than what you're doing before. So it's a relook at societal causes, a relook at which causes you're working for, relook at what organization you're working for, how much you're gaining from them, how much you're gaining from your social connections, how much you're making gains from your acquaintances, from your friends circle, and to expand that, to bring in newness, to bring in a new fresh perspective, to push the boundaries, to exert yourself to be able to gain more, to be fearless in your wishes and desires. So if so far you have not been fearless, have not really been ambitious in your wishes and desires, this is the time for you to be. This is the period you need to go all out for it.